Top 10 poorest countries in the world. Number 10. Afghanistan. Almost 50% of the population survive on less than $1 per day. Afghanistan has made its way to being the 10th poorest country in the world due to war and no exports being traded with this troubled country. Number 9. Madagascar. The 4th largest island in the world, Madagascar is a beautiful country with hundreds of animals and plants that are only found on the island. Tourism could be an enormous asset for the economy of Madagascar, but with the constant political turmoil, that industry has nosedived. The average person survives on $1 per day. Number 8. Malawi. Malawi depends on outside assistance to survive. The poverty level is astounding. Hundreds die every day from hunger and dehydration. People eat ants, beetles, and raw fish. 17 million people live in Malawi. Child abuse and other human rights violations have been documented. Number 7. Niger. Niger is ranked last on the United Nations Human Development Index. It is a landlocked country with little access to education, poor healthcare, and extreme poverty. Niger receives over 80% of its budget in aid from foreign countries. Number 6. Central African Republic. Number 6 on the list has a huge potential to be one of the richest due to having resources available such as uranium and diamonds, but unfortunately is one of the poorest. The income per capita is only $400 per year. Number 5. Eritrea. A small country in the Horn of Africa, Eritrea has a wide variety of natural resources at its disposal, from gold and silver to marble. Even a country so rich in resources can be poor. Its political structure and infrastructure is non-existent. Travel and movement around the country is extremely difficult without efficient roads. Number 4. Liberia. Illegal poaching of endangered species, widespread disease and famine, pollution, political corruption, and many other negative actions contribute to Liberia being the 4th poorest country in the world. Number 3. Burundi. Since 1970, there have been 2 mass genocides in Burundi that left millions dead. Burundi is decades behind the rest of the world in regards to communication and technology, and there is little access to education. AIDS is widespread, and only 2% of the population has a bank account. Coffee and tea are their main exports, but not enough is produced to maintain a steady cash flow. Number 2. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is a country with a high crime rate, as well as being one of the poorest countries in the world. Political corruption, human rights violations, mass murders of those that oppose the government, it all makes up the cocktail that leads to its number 2 position on the countdown. Number 1. The 11th largest country in the world by area and home to over 75 million people, Congo is also the world's poorest country. It is a country rich in natural resources. However, there is no political stability, and at least some portion of the country has been engaged in civil war since the 1960s. The healthcare system is non-existent, and disease and famine wipe out an estimated 47,000 people every month. Time for the question of the day. Considering all that is just terrible and awful in parts of some of these poor countries, would you ever consider hitting a life savings of, say, $200,000 and just moving to one of these countries and living like a king for the rest of your life? Let us know and leave your comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button to see more awesome Top 10 clips. We come out with Top 10 videos just for you every week. Yes, you. Be sure to give this clip a thumbs up and go ahead and check out one of our other Top 10 videos you see on the screen now.